Welcome to our friends. We begin this communication prefaced with our love for you, the humankind of this earth. We have to keep reminding those of you listening to our words that we come with peace in our hearts. So much of the earth plane is shrouded with a blanket that is dark, and it contains fear. However, once this blanket of fear is removed, the light and love that has always been there can be experienced. The question comes then, how do you remove oneself from this bondage that classifies so much of the earthly life? We can see and know the answer to this question now, but like you, our kind was trapped in civilizations that had to keep reminding us of this lesson, the battle between love and fear. We have learned as a race over many lifetimes that the battle within is always mirrored on the outside. And so this blanket of fear that surrounds many on the earth is also drawing to each person circumstances and experiences that mirror what is on the inside. What is happening to an individual has an effect on their family, which affects their community, and then their society, their country, and then nations elsewhere, and then continents, and eventually the whole planet. Now you also need to be reminded that you are surrounded by sentient beings too, and many of you do not even respect or recognize this as a truth. Your friends in animal bodies, plants and rock bodies are also suffering at this time. There has been a degradation in the vibration on the earth plane, affecting every living thing. As your friends now, we speak to alert those of you who are listening that it is time to change the thoughts from within. We have spoken before about environmental markers and how very few are taking notice or even caring about their planet's natural elements. And today we are wanting to highlight how pain and suffering are predominant amongst you, the humankind. There has been much discussion and debate amongst people who are interested in the whys and wherefores of life regarding the question of free will. We do not profess to be authorities on spiritual matters, for we are not the higher intelligence. We are part of the energy or force, just like you. We are connected, like you, to God, the higher energy, the higher intelligence that underpins all life on every planet, in every galaxy, and every universe, everywhere. It is good to extend your thinking and your being to include not only what you see with your physical eyes, but also what you can imagine is life beyond what you see, touch, smell, or hear. We, the Pleiadians, have freely chosen to work with your kind in the past, now, and in the future. You, listening to these words, also have freely chosen to come into this life with all of the circumstances and experiences you have had in the past and are having today and will have in the future. Unbeknown to you, there is a plan that interacts everything, and the free will that you have is in your thinking and the quality of thought in relation to your life. We are asking today that you become conscious of elevating your thoughts to another level and extending yourself outside of your paradigms so that you can see that we, the Pleiadians, and you, the earth inhabitants, can help each other. We can learn from each other what is required to live lives with peace in our hearts and happily connected to all things in our worlds. Do not ever think for one moment that we are greater than you or that you are lesser than us for what you are experiencing in your world, for this will divide your thoughts against us. You will not be interested in what we might think or say as a result. As you evolve and experience more peace and happiness within, we too evolve in understanding ourselves and the service that we provide to you. We want to help. We want to serve. We want to be your friends, and what is stopping many of you from connecting with us is the quality of your thoughts. You cannot see the impact and the power of your thoughts because, to put it simply, they are not physical. However, the environment around you vibrates to the quality and frequency of your thoughts. This is how our message is getting across to the medium today, through telepathy, and it will be from the quality of our words that some part of you within your spirit shifts to change peacelessness to peace, mistrust to trust, and ultimately fear to love. Do not ever underestimate your journeys ahead and how changes will occur within the next coming years of your planet's existence. There will be tumultuous events in the outside world, and they will only be reflecting what is occurring on the inside of many of you. All will be good, for remember, we do not willingly like to choose darkness over lightness in any situation, even when the darkness is helping us to appreciate the light. We can see that this plan will benefit everyone involved. Even moving from one incarnation to the next, we see this as a benefit. The earth and its current inhabitants see the death of the body as the end, the final manifestation of that person. But with one thought that chooses to accept eternal life, humankind can see the death of a body as the beginning of a new life. It also seems so simple to understand that this truth, and yet we surrender to the amazement of how complex this current civilization's misunderstandings are. It has not always been so, and it will also change in the future. We are patient in our service to you. We are also persistent in making new contacts with you, all at every available opportunity. Some of your reactions have been extreme when we have made contact, but this is understandable, and we keep trying with peace in our hearts. That is all for today.